All right, Joe. Trying to let's go ahead and I guess try to shift gears into a little bit more positive. Oh no, wait. What the heck is this Project Q garbage, Sony? What is
Oh my
this?
goodness.
What is this, dude? Is this a dumb device? Like a dumb device that only does the one thing? And they're probably gonna have the nuts to charge $300 for?
I hope not. Oh gosh.
No, bro. I'm done. I'm not gonna do it. I need more info on this thing before saying, yeah, I'll consider it. No. This thing better not be more than $130. I'm being brutally honest, dude. There's no reason why. If this is a dumbass device that all it does is remote play to PS5, which I can do on my PC and iPad, and I can pair my DualSense with my iPad, and I don't. What is this, dude?
You called this announcement though. You said I watched they're gonna have some kind of remote play thing
Yeah, yeah, I did.
that's gonna be you said that and then
Lightsaber
the
of truth. I don't have
predictions.
it here with me today, but
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
but
No,
I
I'll
I
hold it for you.
yeah, there you go. There you go.
Oh
I
man.
did call it, but
Yeah.
what is this? Who needs this? I don't need this. Can I play?
Yeah.
Can I even play like something natively in it? Okay, so if I can play Vita games on it natively and remote play, possibly, maybe who knows? But I think this is trash, dude. It's like the guy. What am I wearing, Joel? For the people that are listening,
Oh, he's wearing a PlayStation hat, guys.
this
He's looking like a Sony pony right
this
now.
thing is trash. if
Trash.
if all this thing does is remote play to PS5 over Wi-Fi, and yeah, you keep your dual sense features, but if that's it, this thing is not worth it. This thing better not be more than 150, dude. Like, it better not be.
Yeah, I think that's actually the right price point. 150. I think that's right. Because the backbone device, to me, that does the same thing with your phone, right? And many people I've heard love that, and that's $100. Why wouldn't you just go buy a little Jimmy a backbone with his iPhone that he already
That he already
has,
has, yeah.
and then he can just stream on there. He could plug in his AirPods for sound. He don't need these little wireless earbuds that they have, and you're good. So the pricing I think is huge, like you said. I like the concept. I'm just like that was my first thing was I was like, okay, if this is gonna be like a $200, $300 thing, this is not selling good at all. Like this is gonna do very bad because who needs this? It's not. It's a streaming device. It's not a standalone thing where I could download to it, like you said. Oh, I go
Um,
download Vita games on it and play like out there. You have to have Wi-Fi. Is there going to be similar to like the PlayStation phone where you can have like a data plan for it, where you can be out in the middle of, you know, wherever, and as long as you have that cellular connection, you can still play over remote play to your device back home. Okay, cool. But it sounds like it's Wi-Fi
I
only.
got I got I got real bad news for you, sir.
Please hit me
Because
with
I
it.
remember that Logitech released a cloud device that's for X Cloud.
Okay.
Um, this thing's $300. The Logitech G Cloud handheld is
Ooh.
$299 right now on Amazon, and
So
it's
then
it's
see,
an
like,
X Cloud, you know, like streaming thing, and you can stream from Steam from your PC. The same thing. If this is 300, I would rather buy a third Switch than buy this thing.
yeah. Dude, I'd buy an Xbox Series S before I buy this.
Total. Oh, dude.
I have money to
Total.
spend. I'm gonna go buy another console,
Totally.
or buy this streaming thing, or go buy an Xbox. I'm gonna buy an Xbox,
I would. Yeah.
and I'm gonna sell it for the Legend of Zelda. Sorry. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's last week's title, guys. Playing on last week. So it's a
Sell
good,
your
good
Xbox
episode.
for Zelda. Yeah, yeah.
Sell your Xbox. No.
But no,
Uh,
honestly, I would rather buy a Series S.
yeah, I'd rather buy an Xbox.
Yeah, honestly, the earbuds, right? just that I mean, just getting the hardware out of the way.
Hmm.
If price good, right? Because the Pulse headset is $100. They had more like the in zone ones that are like from I think 150 up to like 300 for like the active noise canceling ones. Um, there's no price on the earbuds. Now the earbuds look cool, and the earbuds are actually practical, but you can use with your PlayStation and you can use with your phone, right? And I've been rocking Sony earbuds for the last year and a half, and for my phone, and they sound great. Like I have zero problems
It's
with them.
Sony, man. Of course, it's gonna sound
Yeah,
great for
I was
sure.
like battery life could be a little bit better, right? But I paid $75 for them, and they sound excellent. And they're full wireless, the C500s, and I've been using them for a year and a half now, and I've loved them.
Mm.
So um, the earbuds, that's cool because I would rather wear earbuds to play than the big headset because they're more comfortable in my ears, right?
Yeah, the heavy too,
It's
like the
not gonna
weight.
it's not
And,
gonna help
yeah.
my tinnitus, which sometimes won't let me sleep, um, they're more comfortable to wear, and you get more immersion out of it. So
Yeah.
that's something that I would actually try. If those are $100, I'll probably buy them. Honestly, but I probably won't pay again more than 150 for that. Considering that the Beats Plus, the new ones are 169, and they're basically AirPods Pod with a different AirPods Pro with a different branding. So yeah,
Yeah.
man, I don't know who this thing is for. We'll see. We'll see. Um,
Well, stay tuned when the pricing comes through. I'm sure we'll have another rant.
and yeah,
Look
and
forward. Look forward to it.
when we'll do our full like breakdown on specs breakdown. We're gonna go over anything that was announced on the showcase. This showcase is a solid 6.5 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
This thing, it had things that I love, but
Yeah.
it did feel more like an Xbox
Mm,
showcase to me. Where on
mm.
the Xbox showcase, there's always like one or two things that I was like, oh, that looks cool. I wouldn't mind trying that. This has a couple of things that I was like, oh heck yeah, this is what I want, right? But other than that, other than those probably like four games, there's like probably like six games that I'm really interested in that were announced. Two of them already they come out in a couple of weeks. So Street Fighter 6 and Final Fantasy 16. All right. Uh, I'm gonna let you talk about Spider-Man 2, sir.
Oh wow, we're going big first.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Spider-Man 2, like when you were just talking about like 6.5, things like 10, like the things that were great in this thing were woo, rock solid. Things that were not were like, I don't know what this is. But with Spider-Man, this is the one. That's my boy. Got him behind, right?
Somewhere there.
Summer. Anyways, if I can point in my the thing. But yeah, Spider-Man 2, great 10, 12 minute preview that they gave us. We got the gameplay plus a cinematic in the beginning to kind of set the scene of what the story is going to be. And it's going to be Craven hunting down heroes in New York. Of course, we know Spider-Man and and Miles, which is also Spider-Man, are both. So Spider-Man and Spider-Man are both on the hunt, but there's also the other characters that are highlighted. We see a whole sequence around Lizard being hunted as well by Craven. So I love that the idea is like he's leaving the jungle, he's leaving, wherever he is, in Africa or wherever it is, and he's coming out to New York for the hunt, for the ultimate hunt, which is exactly what Craven's all about. Cinematics looked really good, made me super hyped for the narrative, for the story. It's like this is. I hope they were gonna just stick to the simple part of it, but then you always get your extra stuff. And this one kicks off when it finally jumps back into where you're leading into gameplay with the Venom suit, right? For Peter Parker, and like that's like the extra stuff that you start getting in these games on top of the regular narrative. Like they're going to fully go into the whole Venom sequences. And obviously we know based on even the initial, announcement thing that they had put out, was that last year? We saw like full on Eddie Brock
2021.
looking
Yeah.
Venom, confronting both the two, Spider-Man. So I really thought the gameplay on this looked really good. And I like they took extra features. Miles has the wings now, right? So instead of you just
Yeah.
doing just swinging across, you can also do the full
The glide,
gliding, that's going to be a cool extra feature to do.
which is
Using
something
the
that you
symbiote.
probably couldn't do before, right? On a
No,
PS4 because of like loading and these
yeah,
things need to load. These assets for the buildings need to load in real fast. So
that's true.
so
That's true.
that's truly like a next gen feature. And then the switching on the fly, right? It's like I don't know if you saw it. It's like, oh, switch to
Yes.
Miles, and you press the button and you switch over like right away. So that's it's pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. And then just using even the symbiote like suit, like that's like extra stuff that you don't get in the other games, obviously having those abilities. Um, Good tease. Didn't I don't need to see any more. They got my money. I'm here for it. I love the slogan. People were wondering, the first one was, be greater. This one is be greater together. I think that's a great slogan for the game. I can't like now. I haven't even played this yet, Obed, but now I'm already thinking about like what's gonna be the third one. Like, what do you do after this? Is it basically like the spider
Spider
people?
Verse,
You've got everybody in it. Yeah, it's like the multi. I don't know.
yeah,
So I'm excited. I'm excited.
yeah. No, it looked really good. And it seems like it has. Um, it does technically have three characters, right? Because I'm
Mm,
assuming that at some point you'll be using the regular Peter Parker Spider Man and then the black suit, and then you're probably gonna go back to your regular suit, right? And then you're probably gonna get a third character, right? That so
mm.
you know, uh, they're playing their cards really well and not showing a lot, and I appreciate it. And I think they did the same thing for the first game too. They didn't show a lot and just let people experience it when it came out, and that was very good. So I think they're gonna do probably the same thing with this. No date, as far as I could tell, right? Um, but yeah, it looked really good.
Fall though. So what do you think? November?
They could move it to October ish, November. Yeah, I think it all depends on when Starfield comes out. If Starfield actually sticks to like the September date, they may go a few weeks after that. I think they'll probably try to stay away from that date. They I don't think they want to do. I don't think they want. Not saying that Starfield. I mean, Starfield could very well be an Elden Ring type of thing right when it comes out. But I think they want to move this game away from a major release as far as they can. So, problem is that if you move it in too much into October, then you start getting into like Call of Duty territory and all that. So, um, you may do it like November-ish, maybe a good time for it, like beginning of
Right.
November.
I
Yeah,
mean, because then you start getting into timing where they can bundle it for the holidays, right? And have like
yeah.
a PS5 bundle with it,
Oh,
which
totally.
like a lot of people were predicting still like saying that this year, what you had said about, oh, maybe there's gonna be like a PS5 Pro or whatever. Like that would have been an interesting bundle, but I don't think that's happening
I don't
now.
think so. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, could be a good move. I think it's gonna be the biggest PlayStation exclusive of the year.
Oh, totally. I mean, it's the first party. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. And then chill. We did it. We did it. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. My favorite game of all time. I'm sorry, a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, which is my favorite game of all time. I'm very excited, dude.
You were crying, weren't you?
I was not crying. I was at work.
You were fighting it. You were
I
like,
was fighting it. So yeah, not much to say, right? Because it was just very, a very, it was just an announcement, technically, right? As soon as the bird showed up, I knew it was Snake Eater, because that's freaking the Ent's bird. So as soon as the bird showed up, I knew it, and it's like, oh, this is Snake Eater. And then he goes in, and you hear the AKs, which have a very distinctive sound. Yeah, the snake eater. And they go down, and you got the alligator. It's like, yeah, it's snake eater. And snake comes out. It's like, yeah, it's snake eater. So it's like everything is like after that, I was good. I was done. Um, I've been looking to see who is making it, and there's like no announcements anywhere on who's making this game. From the sound of it, right, and the way that Konami's wording their releases, it sounds like it's in house, which it's not too of a too. It's not a crazy idea because there's one of Kojima's like uh underlings, or one of the guys that worked under Kojima. It's still there at Konami, and this was the guy that that Kojima was kind of like training to take over after he moved to something else. So it could be that it could be an in-house project. It could be outsourced. Who knows, right? At this point, they're not saying. Um, they did release some pictures, and it looks like the at least the environments are pretty far along, and it's they didn't say they no date on this one. Um, and it looks like it almost a beat for beat remake, kind of like the Resident Evil 4 remake. Which Resident Evil 4 remake, right? It was almost beat to beat, but they did change enough things to keep it fresh. This game is probably gonna do the same thing, right? Now that RE4 remake is out, they're contemporary games. I think Snake Eater came out the year before RE4 came out, so they could probably bounce off, like RE4 remake comes out, the dev team sees it as like, okay, so they did this kind of thing, to keep it fresh. And there's I don't know. They're saying that everyone's back. Like David Hayter's back and all the voice actors are back. Like I don't know how true is that, right? But Konami's saying that they're back. So I don't know. It's I am so happy. I'm so excited. Um,
Christmas for Obed.
I'm so excited, dude. And on top of that, the uh, 1, 2, and 3 are coming out on PS5 this fall. So these games have been delisted. So they are coming back finally. So the I think the last revision that came out was the PS3 HD collection that Bluepoint did, which was a great port of those games, and that was the last time that I played it. Was yeah, I mean I was going through some crap when I last played this game, so I do remember that it was basically like 10 years ago to almost the date that I played the last time I played Snake Eater. So I'm really excited to go back and play it. I'm gonna hold off for the remake though, because
Time for new memories.
yeah, for sure. Joe, Assassin's Creed Mirage, man, take it away.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this. I can admit the Assassin's Creed franchise has just kind of been copy and paste for a few years. I think Valhalla was a good return back. They took that break, came back in, and now we have another break again before they're coming back in here for Mirage. Right, that was in 2020. Valhalla came out. That was a launch title. But with this, not only is it good that they took the break to come back in, but they're also going back pretty much to Assassin's Creed roots. So you're back in the Middle East. This is a time where you're with Basim, who is the assassin spoilers that you meet in Valhalla. So it's a prequel in essence. You're kind of going back to his rise as an assassin, and his early time being trained by his master that you hear about from in the game Valhalla being referenced. So it's cool that you get that backstory. I would like to see them kind of. It's not going to ever be the same as like the Ezio trilogy, but it would be really cool to see them not just rush through this. Like I'd like to see Basim be used for a longer term, more than just one game. So hopefully this game has a really good narrative. Gameplay looked really nice from the quick shots that we get. Parkour, being what we've seen before. Smoke bombs are back. They keep emphasizing we're going back to our roots. We're going back to some of the earlier stuff. It's been about 15 years now, the anniversary now since the first Assassin's Creed. It's been around for a long time, so hopefully it's solid. But from what I saw, definitely looking forward to playing this one.
Cool. Yeah, man. Saw the trailer. I was like, oh, Joel's probably having a great time over there.
Yeah, yeah, for sure,
But
for
it looked
sure.
good. It looked good. I do like the Middle Eastern setting for this one.
Yes.
So I think it looked overall good, and it looks like it had some improvements to when it comes to like targeting and all that, which has always been a problem for me in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
It's like it's weird. So
It's true. The toggling is weird.
yeah. So I don't know. It looks good. So we'll see. Um, Alan Wake 2 coming October 17th. This has been a long time coming. A lot of Alan Wake fans have been clamoring for this one. Last time we saw Alan Wake was 360, right? And that was a PS4
Yeah,
re-release.
long time.
So it's been a while. Yeah, a lot of fans looking forward to that. The big Capcom announcement, I mean, interestingly enough, the only one that they had that was big was Dragon's Dogma 2. They actually showed gameplay, and yeah, it looks very good. So
Oh
this
yeah, yeah.
this game, I have not played the first one, but I've heard really positive things about it. So um, now that I have, excuse me, my feet wet when it comes to like Elden Ring and that sort of thing, I may check this out. Um, it all depends on how crazy the year is, right? Because if there's a ton of stuff and a ton of other stuff that I want to play, this may be like a back burner kind of thing. But um, it looks good. Um, Joel, should we take a quick break and then come back real quick, just in case?
Yes.
Yep,
Yep.
let's do that. We'll be right back, and we are back. All right. So, Bungie has been working on a new project, not moving away from Destiny necessarily, but they have been working on a new project. And the new project seems it's confirmed to be a new entry in the marathon series. I guess now you can call it a series. Um, this is an old school like Mac exclusive from back in the day. Um, I I think right, and this game seems to be more of a Fortnite kind
Hmm.
of game, right? But it looked like the visuals of it, right, and the art design
Look really good.
looked really freaking good, dude.
It looked
So
good. Yeah.
so this may be like one of the rare and based on how Destiny plays, right? Destiny 2 is very good.
Right. They should be in good hands here.
Yeah, I may check this out. Like
Yeah. I'm
like
very curious to
legit.
the reviews on it. Yeah.
Yeah, like legit buy it when it comes out because it and I'm not an online guy, right? I don't play
No.
online, but
It might
it's
be one that we have to stream together on
yeah,
here.
yeah, there you go. There you go. It's just like, Dice doesn't want to give us Battlefront 3. We might
We'll
have to
take
we'll
marathon.
take Marathon, man.
Seriously.
Yeah, honestly, but it looked
Yeah.
the stunning. So, I'm looking forward to seeing more of that game. Um, Jade Raymond Studios, Haven, they announced a new IP called Fair Games, which I thought it was like Watch Dogs at first, but I was like, I went back, I was like, oh no, this is Haven. This is Jade Raymond's thing.
Yeah.
So I don't understand this game. Is this game a heist game or is this game a multiplayer team versus team heist game? Like what is it, right?
Yeah.
Um,
I'm not sure. Yeah.
but I mean, it seems like a team based heist. Like you can intercept. Like if someone's stealing something, you can intercept them and get there. Kind of like capture the flag kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, it seems like they have a storyline behind it. So curious to see more of that. Um, Probably not really my thing, but it looked interesting, and it's a new IP. So keeping our eyes out for that. The Talos Principle 2 was announced. The first one was very popular. The game that made me wanna like turn off the stream, like Foam Stars. from
Really?
Square Enix, man. What are these guys thinking? It's like, is this what you did with your Avengers money?
I know. Didn't they learn?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, that said, it doesn't seem like it's a very expensive production.
No.
More than likely, this is free to play, and this is probably gonna be like Fall Guys. Like Fall
Oh,
Guys
that's
was
fair.
very
Fall Guys was
popular.
good though. Yeah.
Yeah, Fall Guys was good, and that yeah, it's probably gonna be like that. It does remind me a lot of Splatoon, without the charm.
Mm, mm. Good call. Good call.
It's like Splatoon without the charm, basically. That's how I looked at it. Um, it's super anime, and that's fine. But it's again, it, PlayStation said it's like hold on to your butts because we're gonna we're gonna get you guys going here, and then you show me this thing, and it's like, what the heck is this, right? It's like zero interest. A game that I do think looks very interesting, Joel, is the Plucky Squire.
Okay.
That game, out of all the filler
Yeah. Sure.
that was in the show, was the one that really stood out for me. Like out of the all of the indie games, um, it looked very charming. Uh, you know, different. I guess art styles and spaces that you can explore. You can explore books and pictures and an actual like toy area and all that. So um, this looks very charming. It looks very good. This legit looks like a very good game. So this is one of those that I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind checking out for sure because I think it's very very charming. It looked very good. So
Yeah.
uh,
Look cute. Look fun.
yep. Um, Phantom Blade Zero. This game's never coming out. This is one of those. This is one of those like Chinese games that gets a freaking awesome video and never come out.
Oh my
This game's
gosh.
never coming out. Like if there's a game
Wow.
in this showcase that's never coming out, it's this one.
I'm taking this to the predictions.
Do it. Game's never coming out.
Yep. We're saving this
Where's
one.
the the a Korean game with the girl with the sword was announced with the during the the PS5 release and hasn't come out yet. This game's never come out. So, yeah, put it in my write it down. Phantom Blade Zero. It's not coming out.
I got saved.
Yep, cool. Ghost Runner 2, I heard one was very good, but that is a video game that's coming out. That got announced. Yeah, got a trailer. Looked very good. Um, and yeah, so that's the thing. Helldivers 2. Um, I thought it was Starship Troopers at the beginning of the trailer, and yeah, but the gameplay looked good, it looked fun. Team, multiplayer, team based, kind of like alien hunting kind of thing. Yeah, that looked fun, but again, probably not for me. Sword of the Sea. This is the I guess kind of like almost a spiritual successor to like Journey and this type of games. This look good. I think this Giant Squid is a good developer. This may be worth checking out for sure. I think that this one looked good as well. There's not many. They really didn't show a lot of VR stuff. Resident Evil 4 remake getting a VR mode. Five Nights at Freddy's, has a VR thing coming out.
Yeah. Not a lot of VR.
Yep. Um, Neva, which like I watched the trailer. It's just like we've seen this before. I don't. Cat Quest, Pirates of the Caribbean. Stop it. Game of the show right here. It's close it down.
Oh, but has to play this.
This looks cute for children. we can
Oh
and
no,
we
no,
can
no.
move along and we can move along, and then we got Towers of of was it Aksaba? So
Yeah.
yeah, Tears of the Kingdom's out. I'm not gonna play this game, so I'm gonna move along. Rona Hill, another kind of like story driven indie game. Granblue Fantasy Relink coming out this winter. So this is an RPG in the Granblue Fantasy universe. Look good. Um, Ultros, Metroidvania kind of thing that's coming out. Don't remember exactly who's making that. Let's see. Again, a couple of VR things, the Crossfire, Arizona Sunshine 2, um, Synapse, Beat Saber. I thought that was already out, so you know, um, that was basically it, man. Like again, like a 6.5 out of 10. If it weren't for Metal Gear and that Spider-Man showcase, because that was excellent,
It's
right?
hype.
But outside of those two, right? Because those are like understandably people are very excited about. I think Marathon is the one that I'm gonna be looking forward to. Like out of all of them, honestly. Um, Notably, Accent, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Death Stranding 2. Like, where are these games, right? And I'm sure, dude, because of like feedback and kind of backlash against this showcase, I know that Sony's probably gonna prep another one later on, like in September,
Yeah.
October. Yeah. Probably when they do the full reveal for Project Q, if it's coming out. I don't know. Like they've been working on it. Jim Ryan might as well just pull the plug on that thing because that thing looks awful. So you know,
Oh my goodness.
Jim, call me up, man. I don't know what's happening.
So
It's like Bob. Like
you
Bob
you
call
and you and you and Jim are best buds. You guys talk every
me,
weekend, right?
Jim, and Bob, man.
Yeah.
It's like we have this conference calls. You wouldn't believe it.
Oh, it's amazing. I want to be on that group
Freaking
chat.
geniuses over here.
So, but just recapping your predictions that you had that I took
Oh yeah,
down
yeah, yeah.
from before about what this event was going to have. You definitely have a good record here because you said that a Metal Gear game will be announced. So obviously we did get the Snake Eater remake, right? So that counts. You said more Bloodborne games didn't happen. Okay. More Final Fantasy VII remake trilogy. Did not see that. So didn't.
Uh, uh,
We're
uh,
gonna see Spider-Man 2,
there you go.
15 minutes of game.
And we kind of
Yeah,
we kind of got like 10-ish, right? Maybe.
minutes of gameplay did happen. So you got that. Yeah, the big count. It's close enough.
Yeah.
Um, and he said Capcom will show something. Yep, they did show something. Um, and then a Resident Evil 4 DLC. So close. We got
Technically,
Resident Evil
you know
VR.
what? I'll take it. I'll take
Right?
it.
You count it. It counts.
It counts
So
as
it's a pretty.
DLC.
So you have a pretty good record here. Pretty
Yeah.
good
Okay.
record. You think? I think Obed knows what he's talking about.
And and then the handheld thing.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
You definitely said something about the hand. Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely said that.
Yeah. What is happening, man?
There you go,
These
man.
guys are gonna give me a heart attack between PlayStation and Lucasfilm. Like,
Oh
what the
my
heck is
gosh.
happening, man? It's like
Oh
pay the
man.
price for your lack of vision.
Oh man.
Happy 40th, Return of the Jedi. I love you. We were hoping that we can go back to the good old days of good Star Wars.